got to talk Phillies. Okay. Whew. Man, it's a long show today, guys. There's a lot of content. But we're almost there, okay? We're almost there. The Phillies' big moves, okay? Spencer Howard. We weren't sure if he was going to get moved. I did caution everybody about that last week. I said he might be on the move. People didn't want to move him. Okay? Spencer Howard, prospects Kevin Gowdy, Josh Gessner, and $4 million. They acquired that, sorry. For Kyle Gibson, Ian Kennedy, and another former top 100 prospect who was taken 21 picks after Spencer Howard in the second round in 2017, I believe. Hans Crouse. Interesting dude, by the way. Look him up. So, in addition to that, I guess we have to add that the Phillies brought back Freddy Galvis. I'm going to toot my own horn here. I said to you guys, shortstop was a low-key need for the Phillies. They had a glove there, and then you can weather the storm with Didi's bat. They get Galvis and cash for Tyler Burch. Okay. Only other thing I'm going to mention is that Sir Anthony Dominguez had a simulated game recently. He was a closer 2-something years ago. I'm not counting on him, but I have to mention that he could be back, considering that Kennedy was the only bullpen move. Lastly, the Phillies' starting rotation was shaken up. Now, I thought they were going to add Hamels. I actually think they might have been in on it. I have to brush up on that.
So happy to.
I think they were in on it, but I think that he chose the Dodgers. Can you blame him?
Thank God.
The Phillies' starting rotation, they put Chase Anderson in the back end. You got Gibson now. He's your 3. We have Ranger Suarez moving. He was outstanding in the bullpen. He just started the other day. He's obviously getting stretched out. He was fantastic as a starter the other day.
Pause.
Whoa. Oops. Continue.
Facts.
Carry on.
Sorry. But yeah, he pitched a solid 3 innings. So after he gets stretched out, sorry, there's no other term. Go ahead. Jesus.
So immature.
But, and then you have Eflin coming back hopefully soon. I guess that Anderson would go back to the bullpen. You got Matt Moore out of the rotation, thank God. You had Kennedy, he's going to be your closer. And Velasquez is in the bullpen, thank God.
Yes.
Finally! What the hell? So, overall thoughts. Did the Phillies do enough? Did you like their trades? And then I'm going to ask you another question after that.
I like what they did. I don't love it. I think they're the losers because I think Kimbrel was the missing piece. They need a closer because if you're relying on Neris, you're in trouble.
So you don't like Ian Kennedy?
I like him, but if you had a chance to get Kimbrel, you got to go out and go get him.
You got to aim high,
especially since the Phillies are actually right now, they're 1.5 games back. They're in the hunt to actually win.
They're actually one game back as of now.
Well, the Mets won.
Of this taping, the Mets
won 5-3. The Phillies just won 9-5. So they're still 1.5 games back. I like the Kyle Gibson move. He gives him another arm in the rotation. He was
an
pretty
all-star
solid
this year.
He's solid. Yeah, he's very good player.
Let's just put it out there. I'll cover that in a second, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll break it down further.
But other than that, I mean, it's whatever. I'm just happy Velasquez is not going to be starting on the.
Took him long enough to figure that out, huh?
He is fucking garbage. He fucking blows.
I retweeted that.
He should never, ever start again.
The Phillies are partially to blame here, okay? He could have become a great bullpen arm, and they jerked him around for so long. Say it, Mike. Jerk.
Jerk off.
Okay? They were jerking him for so long, and they ruined him. Because he has stuff. And he is generally pretty good in the first 2 rounds in the lineup. When you get to the third time in the lineup, oh my God, look out. He's just trash.
It's bombs away.
Bombs away. You're teeing off.
I think they were the biggest losers, dude, because I don't think that they improved the way they could have. Like they didn't make a splash. And I feel like they were in prime position to make a splash. Like they had to.
I've been going back and forth about this. I have to break this down at a deeper level. Kyle Gibson, in case you guys don't know, he was an all-star this year. Now, my thoughts. He's been no more than a solid innings eater his whole career. I did my analytics research on this one with all the guys involved in the deal. I do expect his numbers to pull down a little bit. He had a great first start, but that was against the Pirates. Also, he's in the National League, so maybe that helps. Second, Ian Kennedy's numbers, they already did drop. I was going to say I expected them to drop a little bit. That said, something about Gibson and Kennedy that blew me away was their pitch selection has changed dramatically in just the last year, and I think that's leading to their success. I'm not going to break that down because we could be here for a while. So I'm not saying that they're not for real. I was concerned about that firsthand when the deal went through. I'm like, they didn't get enough for Spencer Howard. That said, I think where they fucked up was Spencer Howard. And the thing, I even said this to a friend because we were like, we didn't want to see him get moved. Spencer Howard, guys, the Phillies always seem to miss the boat with their prospects when they can sell high. In particular, Dominic Brown comes to mind, right?
Oh my God,
that was the person that was in my head right there.
The very first thing. They don't know when to sell high on a guy. They had issues with Spencer Howard being able to be a starter, and it was obvious the more this year went on, and he has nasty stuff. Okay? My thing is, I actually think after further research, they did make a good deal there, and Ian Kennedy should be a solid closer. Solid, unspectacular. Okay? But where they went wrong was not actually dealing Howard now. They should have done that sooner. My proposal to said friend was they should have sent him packing to the Marlins instead of Sixto.
Yeah.
That's when they should have unloaded. They always miss the damn boat. And that's where I just get so fed up with this front office. The other thing I have to say, to answer you, Mike, and even you, Nick, the Kimbrel part, they did try to get Kimbrel. Here's the problem.
They wanted Abel.
Here's the problem. The Phillies don't have shit in the farm system because Matt Klentak was fucking garbage.
Regular. They always have had a trash farm system for as long as I can remember. Always.
You know what? Like, people, I used to even bash Ruben Amaro. At least he knew when to dump these guys, and he got actual shit. Cliff Lee, Roy Halladay, like, these guys are elites. Matt Klentak ruined this team, ruined this franchise for years. They're lucky they signed Bryce Harper, and I have to point something out about him. Everyone with their overrated slander, shut the fuck up. Now I'm done.
Dude, talk your shit, King.
Look at me. I'm getting heated. I'm getting red, aren't I? Look at me. He's one of 2 players in the league with a 300 batting average, 400 OBP, 500 slugging. Can you guess the other? Vladimir Guerrero.
Wow, really?
Bryce Harper is literally having an MVP season.
Elite year.
They're wasting it.
Yeah.
If he didn't get hurt, he is the leading MVP candidate. He might still get votes right now.
Over Tatis?
If he didn't get hurt, he would be the leading MVP candidate right now with those stats. He does not have the RBIs because the team was fucking trash in front of him for a while to start the year. They're finally starting to hit now. I just wanted to point that out, though, while I mentioned his name. Please, Philadelphia, don't run another star out of town. Oh, my God, he's been fantastic. I wanted to run the numbers off for you. I'll save it for another time because I'm sure it's gonna come up again. But the numbers, since they've acquired him, like every 30 days or so, has gone up like this. It's just like slightly going up. It's like, can it go up any further? He's been fantastic. I don't understand. I really don't. I got heated. Sorry.
That's okay.
They also should have traded and sold high on Mickey Moniak. Sell high.
They probably shouldn't have drafted him, to be honest.
Facts, but sell high.
But the other thing is Gene Segura has been phenomenal this year. Gene Segura, Segura and Harper should have been all-stars. And I said that at the time, too. I said to you guys, Harper's got his average around 285. There's no reason he shouldn't be in there. And Gene Segura has been absolutely exceptional. He's probably been their best player all year. And Zach Wheeler would be a Cy Young candidate if they won games for him. With DeGrom out, he would have been the leader.
He's been phenomenal for us.
So I think that they did disappoint. Let me just put that out there. But I think this front office did what they could and just didn't have enough. And I do think they'll be in the hunt for a Byron Buxton in the offseason. I think the Twins went gun shy and didn't get enough. So That's what I think.
Well,
now,
if they wanted Mick Abel for Kimbrel, I don't know if I'm doing that.
I'm not doing that. I'm saying
exactly
hell no.
Because they don't have anybody else left in the farm system.
I'm not giving up a future ace for Craig Kimbrel, even though he's been exceptional this year.
If they wanted him, then I'm happy they didn't do it, and I'm cool with Ian Kennedy for now. But like if he wasn't in the deal, then I'm disappointed because Kimbrel's better.
I literally think they did exactly what they could. They should have gotten another outfielder though. That was a whiff. You could have absolutely gotten another guy who's better than Jankowski and Odubel. I do
I'm happy.
Have hopes for them.
But I'm not mad that they didn't get a center fielder because Jankowski has been pretty well for us. He's played really well.
I pray to God he hits 500.
He's batting 303.
Odubel's a streaky player to begin with. I mean, he can get hot. So I pray that it works out for them. We'll see.
I pray.
So real quick, who's your who's your
Copyright strike.
I don't give a shit.
There's Phil.
Phillies are winning the East.
That was my question. Who's your NL East pick?
Phillies are winning the East.
Phillies. I think they're getting hot at the right time.
And I think I'm gonna go with you guys. I think the Braves worry me more than the Mets right now. Really.
Again,
the Phillies are going to be my pick because they're playing with heart right now.
Yeah.
And Joe Girardi has been better lately, so I will give him credit.
But it's funny though, like they keep like bringing me back in because like they literally lost to the Pirates back-to-back games, and I was concerned. I was like, holy fuck!
Like,
Here we go again.
Understand.
Yep. But now they're winning their fourth straight win, so now they're really starting to like hit their stride a bit, and this is the perfect time to do it. You know what I mean? Like in the beginning of August, you hit September, you start to really transcend here, and I think they're going to actually do it. So
they need to get healthy in the bullpen, and I really hope that Zach Eflin's back soon, because once he's back, suddenly like the top four in the rotation, they go deep into games. Aaron Nola's been streaky lately. He had that 2 outings ago, which was phenomenal. Looked like vintage Nola. I have no concern with him whatsoever. I think he'll figure it out. He's been a top 10 pitcher in the league for the last 3 years. So I'm not worried about him. I think that the Phillies, if they get in, that's another team that'll be scary, because then you narrow it down to 3 starters in the playoffs, and then you got that lineup. The bullpen, minor concern. Kennedy definitely is an improvement, but
it's not a minor concern. It's a big concern.
Okay, I shouldn't have said it like that. As soon as I said that, I regretted it.
Because every time they go into bullpen, I'm on edge, bro.
They're a huge concern. What I meant by that was, if the starters go deeper into games, I'm less concerned about the back end of the bullpen, because they should, in theory, have enough with Archie Bradley, and they should have enough from Ian Kennedy.
And Suarez is pretty good too.
And Suarez might move back. I assume that's a possibility. So we'll see.